Edition of Wednesday Live at 5. This is your host, Sal Santori, and I have the great pleasure of introducing for just a moment one of the great men who helped to make veterans and car shows and people and families a lot better off in this world today. His name is Ron. Ron, thank you.
Yes, thank you for letting me on here.
You're very welcome. Ron is the vice president, was the national president, and is now the vice president of the Pharaohs Club here in Lebanon. And they're actually a national club originated out of California way back when in the 40s, I believe, Ron.
Well, we're actually 76 years old
Okay.
as of right now.
Okay.
And I'm the vice president of the Eastern region,
Okay.
which is everything east of the Mississippi, from Canada down to Alabama, overseeing the clubs. And my baby was the Lebanon Pharaohs. I started that, and it's grown quite well. I live in Lebanon, so naturally I'll be here all the time.
Right.
But we just want to hang out, have a lot of fun, and we found out that we can do a lot of good things for a lot of needy situations, like your situation, helping the veterans, helping children with cancer and things like that. We want to give back. That's our whole goal, is to have fun, get the cars, let the people come out and look at them, help the business like Hardee's here, and we'll grow. And it's just a win-win for everybody.
Right. I'll give back and pass it on.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Ron, thank you for
Yes.
everything you do.
All right.
And
take
thank
care.
you for bringing me and intervene into the Pharaohs Car Club initially.
And this is the beginning, because we're going to start sending you up New York, all over the place,
That'll
if
work.
you want to go.
That'll work. Yes, sir.
And you too. All
Thank
right.
you, Ron.
Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye. Our next guest is another wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Miss Deborah Hornick, and I will let her explain, as you can see by the beautiful crown and the outfit that she is wearing. She is our royalty here, and I'm very honored to be her friend. She's a very wonderfully hearted person, and I mean this in the most humble of ways. She is absolutely as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. I
Thank
love
you,
this
Sal.
woman.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on.
Thank you.
I know we've been trying to do this several
Yeah, we
times
have.
now,
Yeah.
and things just haven't lined up, but I'm excited to be here and talk all things pageantry and what I do with my title and how I give back to our community, which makes my heart very happy.
You just said the catchphrase of all, to give back. You know, everybody I talk to has that heart. I don't know, God is just bringing people and bringing me into the lives of people.
I think we need each other, right? I think veterans, obviously, very important to you and a huge part of your life, and veterans have become a huge part of my life too. So,
Well, now we're going to talk in a little bit about your visit
yeah.
down to the National Cemetery.
Mhm.
And I know that was very emotional. I got to visit with you briefly right afterwards. And I really felt as close to being there as you could allow me, as I could feel. But veterans have also become very significant in your life as well.
Mhm.
I know there's several things that you do, taking collections to ship overseas, I believe is part of it.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about that, if you would.
Sure. As the Mrs. All-American Royal Queen, I was crowned in Ocean City, Maryland last October. So I'm coming close to the end of my
Okay.
reign.
Oh, wow,
We do
okay.
reign for a year. It's very honored to be selected by the judges as the national queen. I represented Pennsylvania and won the national title. And it's very important for me to show folks in our community that, yes, pageantry is, you're on the stage, you're in the beautiful gown, you're talking, on stage, you're walking, you're doing all the beautiful things, right? But for me, it's more so about what you do with that title. Very important for me to showcase pageantry in a good light, because unfortunately, a lot of the media and so forth don't showcase us that way. And giving back is really what it's all about. And I will say,
Yeah.
I don't leave any dust to settle on my crown, because it's not doing any good by sitting in the box, right? I want to get out in the community and give back and make a difference in the lives of others. And, I may not be moving mountains, but if I can put a smile on a veteran's face when I go to visit the VA, or I go to a senior home, or I go to a welcome home celebration for our Vietnam veterans, it's about just putting a smile on their face and giving them those few minutes of time and honoring them. And so I've done over 100 appearances this year in the last 10 months. And it has been such an honor to be able to do that. And I want to show my children that giving back is important, and that it's part of our lives. It's who we are.
Oh, well, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
In today's world, sometimes it's hard to get that across, but that is very, very important to me, that we show our youth that it does as much for you to give back as it does for those who you serve, right? And I think I've done that. I think I've been able to do that this last year, and we'll see where things happen after the pageant and things take us. But it's been such an honor being able to give back to the community. Yes, I work closely with Operation We Care, you had just mentioned, and sending care packages overseas to our military. And it is so important to let them know they are not forgotten. And when they receive our packages, they know that, right? The candy, the snacks, the toiletries, the things that they don't have like they have at home, will give them that sense of, okay, we know that the folks back home still remember us and honor us and care about us, right? And Operation We Care has been in existence since 2007. They have sent over 40,000 care packages. They're based out of Salisbury, Maryland. I have a home office full of collections that I have done at the Pharaoh's Car Club events and other events. Collecting. Sunset Outlet has been so great to me, allowing me to come to their car shows on Friday night. The folks, I cannot say enough about my car show friends, either through the Sunset Cruisers or Pharaohs, and how generous they have been. I make flyers and they advertise for me, and the folks see it and they just gather their items and they come with bags and bags and bags.
That's beautiful.
And so my home office is packed right now, full of goodies for our care packages that are going to go overseas in November. And I'm just so thankful. I can't say enough. Donations from Pharaoh's Car Club as well, monetary donations. I won't say how much because I'm just not sure what that will be. As of yet, I will be presenting a check to Operation We Care in October at the pageant. But it's just been wonderful, and it's really made my heart very happy to be able to help our military.
If this kind of puts the icing on for you, when we receive a package and we're overseas, the connection to back home starts the moment we see it and see our name on it. And when we open it is when it's like, wow, for that moment, we are home.
Yeah.
We are home.
Yeah.
So yes, they mean entirely the whole world.
Yeah, absolutely. And the bravery that you all had when you were overseas, I don't have that bravery. And you just make me in awe, because what you've done for our country, all of us, is just uncomparable to anything else. And I thank you so much. And I hope that these care packages that make it overseas, I hope they feel the love that is coming from us here.
Definitely. We need each other.
Yeah, we do.
You know, you couldn't have one successfully without the other. So,
Exactly.
yeah, we need each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for everything
Oh my
you've
gosh.
been doing and will
It's been an
continue
honor.
to do.
It's been an
your
honor.
heart.
I'll be visiting the VA this Friday. I'm going over. There's quite a few times that I'll go over and I'll just visit the guys in their rooms, or I go over and I sing for them, or I just simply walk the halls to say hello, sign autographs. Um, like I said, I'm not moving mountains, but I hope that I can put a smile on somebody's face.
How do they react when you sing?
Wow, he had to go there. He had to go there.
Oh,
My
all right,
mother,
Sal, you're
my mother
fired.
would slap
you. Miss Hornick gave the most beautiful rendition this evening of the Star Spangled Banner that I've heard in recent memory, and it was a cappella. So wonderful.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
wonderful, yeah.
It's quite an honor to be able to sing that. I have done it quite a few times this year, and it's almost become my signature song, I guess.
Okay.
But for me, there's nothing more honorable than doing that, and it's really, it's just, I think it's something that everyone needs to hear and needs to remember and needs to honor.
That is the only song in the whole wide world that still makes me get chills when I hear it. Yeah, it really does.
The same. There's times
Yeah.
that I will start to get teary-eyed when I'm singing it because it means so much to me and has meant so much to my family. I have, lifelong military in my family, and to be able to sing it is an honor to them. And so that's the way I give back. And everyone has their way that they do it, and for me, being able to sing the national anthem is a way that I feel like I can serve those who have done so much for us.
You're amazing.
Oh, thanks.
You're amazing.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about your visit to Arlington, if we may.
Yeah, absolutely. The most humbling, incredible, yet solemn experience. I was honored to be able to lay the wreath on behalf of the Palmyra VFW.
Okay.
They sponsored the wreath, so they paid for the wreath, which is not inexpensive. It's an expensive endeavor. I wrote them a letter. I had some folks that are part of that group, and it was a no-brainer for them. Absolutely, let us do it.
Okay.
So I was just so humbled by that. And when my husband drove me down to Arlington, I'm very lucky. My husband is very, very supportive of what I do. And as I said, I've made over 100 appearances in the last 10 months. So I stay very busy. And usually he is with me or my daughter is with me. So I'm very lucky in that way. But he drove me to Arlington and it was pouring rain. Not once did he complain. So I'm very lucky. And we got there and it was pouring. And if you've ever been to Arlington National Cemetery, it's quite a hike to the tomb. So we're hiking through the rain to get to the tomb. And it's very quiet, of course, and there's lots of visitors there. And you get to meet the folks, the Marines that stand there and tell you what to do and give you your instructions and tell you where to stand. It's very, very formal. But they're very, very kind and very thankful that someone is there that wants to do that. And, at first I was like, oh, it's raining. Oh, but you know what? It added to the way I think it should feel, right? You should feel, yes, their sacrifice. You're honoring them. I mean, they stand guard at the tomb 24/7, 365.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if it's raining or snowing or ice, hurricane. They don't leave that tomb. And it's just so humbling to see in person. And I had to choke it back. It was the most incredible experience to be able to walk down those steps and to carry that wreath and lay it on behalf of so many soldiers and military servicemen and women that have done so much for our country that I didn't serve, so I don't know those boots. Um, but it is my honor to be able to lay that wreath on behalf of them, and it's something I'll never ever forget.
On behalf of all the families of our ones that didn't come home, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, my honor. So it was definitely by far out of the 109 appearances that I have made this year, that is my favorite.
The one you'll always remember.
Always
first.
remember.
Yeah.
Always remember. And you hear the taps and
Yeah.
just to place yourself in the shoes of those, like you said, that didn't come home, and those families and what they went through. I just can't imagine. So,
Well, we're very lucky to have you as Miss American Royal
thank
Queen.
you. Thank
Very
you.
lucky.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to do as much as I can. Like I said, I want to give back as much as I can. I want to influence our youth as much as we can. I don't think in today's world we have role models much anymore.
It's very tough.
And I want to be that. Even if it's just teaching a little bit of kindness, a little bit of empathy, a little bit of sacrifice for others. Then I'm happy with what I'm doing if I can do that. So it's been an amazing year. I've done so much. I've traveled and been able to represent the pageant. And like I said, it's really important for me to have others recognize that there's a lot of hard work that goes into pageantry as well. It's not just putting on the crown and sash and looking pretty, right?
Thank
There's
you. Yes, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of, at least there should be, right? There should be a lot of hard work that goes into it. And for me, there really is. And hopefully I have made the All-American pageant proud. And I know I've made myself proud. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing and hopefully keep serving others and serving my community and serving our veterans and our military.
I think after October, what you've done this past year up till then is going to be to create a big set of shoes to try and fill.
Yeah. We'll see where life takes us after October. There is an opportunity that may be coming forth my way at the pageant to be continued. I'll let you know.
Okay.
But if I am blessed with another title, I will continue my work and I'll continue to do more.
Wow.
We'll see what
Wouldn't that
happens.
be amazing, right?
We'll see what happens.
And it almost seems like the next logical step.
Well, Ron from Pharaoh's already said we can't lose you. We just got started. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, it's so true. Finding good people is a rarity.
Well, I try to teach not just our youth, but other folks about volunteering and giving back and how good you feel when you do it. Everyone is busy. Life is crazy. I get it. I totally get it.
24/7 now, right?
Yeah, but it's take those couple hours, a couple times a month or once a month, whatever you can do, and serve others because it just makes you feel so good, and it makes our world a better place. Community, but our world, and our world needs it right now.
You bring out an excellent point to bear, and we're not here. This is something I've been blessed to be able to teach my son, is that our experiences are not for us. The bad. It's not about. I tell my son, it's not about us. We're being taught how to help somebody else. Our experiences are to be better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I'm hearing you say is the exact same thing. You know, it's like, hey, it's not about us. It's about how can we help somebody else get home?
Yeah.
How can we help
Yep.
someone?
Yep.
Yeah, Ron couldn't have said it better. You know, there's no way we're losing you.
You know, it's so funny because I've competed a long time. I'm not telling you how old I am, but I have competed. I have competed a long time, and you hit the nail, the head on the nail, or whatever that saying is. That um, I have said this before. When the crown and the sash are put on your head, it doesn't become about you anymore, right? So pageant weekend or pageant week, it's about the perfect walk and what you say to the judges and that beautiful gown and how you represent and the hair and the makeup and all those things that everybody sees on stage, right? But soon as that crown is placed on your head, it becomes about everybody else. And it's an honor to have that crown placed on your head and to be the one that's chosen. Do something with it. Do
Yeah.
something with it. Don't
put it on your shelf,
yeah,
on your
and
mantle.
and make a positive impact with it. It's so much about your positive impact, and nobody will tell me anything different. That's just how I. Um, I'm not perfect, but I just try to lead my life, treat others the way that I would want to be treated, and I do that through my pageant work.
I think the biggest thing, and myself included, if someone were to say to me, hey, tell me about, uh, Deb Hornick, and I would be like, well, no, it's not about the day she was crowned. It's about the years she did everything afterwards. That's really beautiful.
It's really about the legacy you leave. And, I don't know about shoes to fill or anything like that, but for me, it was so important to advocate for the pageant, show them in a good light, put them in a good light. Not that they weren't in a good light before I came, but just to do more, raise more awareness, and raise more awareness around the organizations that I think are important. And I'm pretty proud of how this year is going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We all who know you are very lucky to know
you guys are
Very
sweet.
lucky.
Really, I have met such wonderful people in my travels this year. I couldn't be more blessed.
As we all are.
Yeah.
Folks, thank you for taking the time to follow us right here on Wednesday Live at 5. And I can't thank Miss Deb Hornick enough. I know I've seen her schedule, which is why it's been so hard to get
I know.
together.
I'm so sorry.
You know, she says 109. I think she missed a few there, probably.
Well, I work full time for United Way
Yeah,
of
we didn't even
Lebanon
get to talk
County.
about that.
And so that, of course, keeps me very busy. I have a daughter. I have 2 stepchildren, a very needy husband. No, I'm kidding. A
Good
wonderful husband. So there's obviously, some other responsibilities
Right.
in there that are very, very important. So working in my community service and my appearance is, we figured it out as a family. So it all worked out.
It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, our global greatest of all time family of viewers and listeners. And as always, please find someone to help. Until next time, have a great week.